Hello everybody and welcome to Sandtricks Plus. This was originally a free-to-play game that I played in a browser a little while ago, and it's honestly something or two things that you'll recognize very quickly. Now it is available on Steam for like $10 or your regional equivalent, but this game is a mix of two things that I love. This is a mix of Tetris and powder games. So if you really like sand physics games that used to be very popular in kind of the eras of web-based games, but also like Tetris, this might be a match made in heaven for you. I will link to the original website so you can play the original demo or the original free-to-play version, as well as the Steam version. This that you're seeing on screen is the Steam version, so there's some extra features. And if you enjoy this music in the intro, enjoy it, because this is the only music in the entire video game. But let's dive in. So you have some pretty simple kind of Tetris-style things. There's Sandbox, where you can't lose, Clear 40, where you have to clear 40, High Score Rush, and then Endless. Then there are 3 different difficulty modes. I would recommend leaving this on easy, because even if you have played Tetris, long story short, you're going to need to relearn how to play Tetris to play this. So we're just going to go do an endless run so I can kind of give you an idea of what we're doing, and then we'll try for some clear 40s. So you start off with these Tetris blocks, and very quickly you'll realize that they're not actually Tetris blocks. That was a lie. This is a powder game. So the rules are the same. You're trying to do what you're trying to do in Tetris. We have 4 colors by default. Yellow, red, green, and blue, and our goal is to make a line all the way across with this powder, which very quickly you'll realize, instead of, oh, I'm not just trying to line up blocks like in Tetris, this is actually way more complicated. I'm trying to make sure that physics of things connect, and I have to slam pieces down really quickly at times so that you don't bounce off of the powder bits that are falling down. So it's very easy. I don't know how that was a high score. Oh, I see. It's because it's the 4th one. Got it. You'll see that it's very easy to mess up and lose because you're bouncing off of particles that are falling. So as the game speeds up, because it is still kind of Tetris, you'll realize that, oh, this is now just a race against the clock to get this piece around all of these powder particles, which is a really interesting kind of dynamic. And as somebody who really has a bit of a Tetris brain, I've played very many different variations of Tetris over the years, and I really enjoy it. This thing kind of tickles a portion of my Tetris brain that I've never really encountered before. My need for like physics speed and gravity more so than other things. And we've got a pretty good line building up here, so let's see if we can clear this. There we go. That's our first clear. So then the particles fall and they mix, and you'll start to get crazy combos if you don't completely screw it up, which I have a habit of doing, especially when I'm talking over it, because talking while playing a game like this is very difficult. So you're going to have to pardon the horrifically probably bad gameplay. We have a nice little line of red coming across here. Let's see if we can match that. There we go. That falls. There in the middle, there's yellow, so I could probably get yellow because my next piece is yellow, so I can slam it down there and connect all this. Now, this is a good opportunity to get a green clear. We get the green clear, and we've got some red in here. We've got a few other colors. Blue is probably our best bet, though. We're going to clear that. So I do have this blue piece now sitting up there. If I was a little bit smarter, I would have tried to work that second blue piece in, but I'm not that smart, unfortunately. My brain is only so big when it comes to Tetris, even though I've played too much of it. We should be able to get a red clear here, unless, yep, there we go, perfect. Unless, like, I'm very much mistaken. I'm going to just let all of that fall, and we're going to see for yellow, and then we're going to get that green clear as well, and I'm going to match down this yellow here. So this is kind of the gameplay loop. I've been playing this now for like an hour. I picked this up when I spotted it on Steam while I was rendering my video about packs, and was like, man, I remember playing that web version, and that was cool. I would like to give this developer some money. So I forked over the $9 for this here little video game, and just kind of wanted to show it off a little bit, because I remember considering taking a look at it back when it was a web version, but going, maybe I don't know if I want to start covering web games too. I have definitely covered some Pico 8 stuff in the past, and some other interesting, like, super small games, and this kind of fits into that for me. So it's very much kind of in that bucket. We need a yellow piece, which is coming up here, which I should be able to clear with this. We might get a red clear there we go, perfect. But didn't quite clear all of the red, as you'll see, because some of the particles weren't touching. But yeah, as a pixel perfect kind of particle game, it is very satisfying and absolutely heartbreaking as well when you have one pixel misaligned and then you can't get the clear that you need. I did lose 140 run, which was getting very close. Now here, like, I'm going to try and slam it down to connect that too. I'm going to move you over here and go for red. Gonna try and build towards a green clear as well because I have this long green piece and this one here, so we can get a green clear. And yeah, this is the video game. Regardless of the difficulty and the number of colors that you use, we'll do one right after this with the maximum number of colors, just so you can see the variety there. I don't know about like color blindness for this. This is one of those games where I'm like, if you're colorblind, this might be difficult for you. But as somebody who has no issues with that, I do wonder. So if you are colorblind, if you could weigh in the comments section, that would be very interesting. But honestly, it's a really fun kind of spin on that Tetris feel, right? And you don't need to do a lot to kind of... You don't need to change Tetris too much to still have that feeling. And this is maybe one of the biggest like departures from the traditional Tetris formula that I've played in a game like this that still has that kind of, oh, my brain get going, you know, like in that kind of good Tetris feeling way. Only people who've played Tetris understand what I'm talking about here. So we're lining up now for a yellow drop. Let's see if I can get that, if I can make the particles fall where I need them. There they go, perfect. Now we're kind of aiming towards a blue drop. Let's see if I can get that. I'll plop you down with the red and get this over top here. And then I'll throw this red over here, and if we can get green rolling next, should be good to go. And we should automatically get a red. Yep, there we go, perfect. Now we've got a bunch of yellow on the map, so let's see what we can do with that. Get you all the way across. That's maybe the most traditional Tetris covering I've seen in a while playing this. All right, let's see if I can line up for yellow. I don't really want to screw it up now, although I may end up having to do that. Okay, see, remember how I said it's heartbreaking when a single pixel breaks your hopes and dreams? Well, we just had that happen. So what we can hope for is that to happen and then that to happen. Excellent. And then we can kind of roll up here with red. This is actually being a pretty successful run for me. I was kind of expecting to just like horribly flounder a couple of attempts and then just be like, yep, that's the video game. But here we are actually like kind of not just horribly floundering. Nope. Okay, I just screwed that up pretty horribly. I do have blue, so I will line the blue up here. We are aiming for yellow. Let's see if I can get green on this side, blue in the middle, green on top. Maybe we'll get a clear. There we go. And then we get a blue clear. Oh, geez, I shouldn't have put that right there. It's okay. We can maybe get over top of it. Perfect. And then we're going to get a red. Excellent. You love to see it. Oh, and it's still just as satisfying as Tetris when you get the clears. Like that I think is the best part. This to me almost feels like just an idea that somebody had in a fever dream and was like, what if Sand Game but Tetris? And then they just made it. And I kind of love that. And over top we got red. Excellent. Yeah, it is very, very, very satisfying. Also, it feels like a Sand Game, which is that satisfying feeling, you know, of just getting to mess around with some chunky physics that feel like sort of like real world-ish physics, but maybe not quite. They're like somewhere in between. I've always had this fondness for these sand physics games. All right, there we go. You come down here. We get blue in the middle. I was really hoping that would make a connection, but it didn't. All right, let's see what we can do with these green blocks. I'll put red on top of it and blue over here. If I can get red to connect, that's connected, but we're completely screwing this up. But fortunately, we got that blue cleared, so we are in a... Oh, man, that was red. I didn't actually see that one. All right. Things are speeding up a lot now. Let's see if I can get green. No green. No green, no do. But we got yellow, so can pull yellow over, which I was hoping would get us a green clear once again, but it didn't. I really need that green clear. Is that not connected? It really isn't. Wow. Okay. This may be rough. We'll see what we can do, though. There we go. We got the red clear, and now we got the green clear. That's what we needed. Now, you remember how I said that you're dodging particles? That's what I had to do there. Otherwise, that may have lost me the attempt there. Are those connected? Oh, they're not. Okay, we need some green, which is what I'm getting next, which is good. We got two of them. Otherwise, I would have screwed that up. So shoutouts to that green. See if I can get red on top of this. Perfect. Was kind of hoping I would last a little bit longer so I could get another clear. This might actually be my best attempt ever at this. It's a pity this wasn't a 40 run. Otherwise, we would have gotten the 40 clears. There we go. The physics has saved us. The particles were still rolling down, so we were able to get that clear. And we do have green over here, but I want to try and get yellow. Perfect. Now we can aim for that green, which may just... I may have just screwed that. But we'll see what we can do. Perfect. Got that cleared anyway. Oh, a little bit of anxiety going on there. It's a part of the normal Tetris feel. Let's get you brought down and crash you down into place. We got a yellow clear. Excellent. Nice. You like to see it. Now we got red incoming, which I may not be able to do, not with that piece, but now we can. We can drop you down in the middle to aim for the next blue clear. And get these green pieces down through the middle. Okay. I was kind of sad that I wasn't able to get that additional green in there, but is what it is. Those 2 green pixels in the middle there that are just ruining my day here. Okay. Perfect. Oh, man, once again, still ruining my day. That was largely my own fault there. I should have been able to clear that first, but it's fine. I just need to get this blue out of here, and then we'll get a yellow clear as well. Although I may have just completely wrecked that chance and that hope and dream. Let's see if I can get a green clear. Perfect. Blue, green, blue, yellow. Excellent. Get you down onto that green. Drop the red in the middle. Get the red over here on the left. Perfect. It's speeding up. So I guess the plan for this is we will finish this one particular playthrough, and then once this one particular playthrough is done, we will do a one with more colors just to kind of show you what it ends up looking like. Because I apparently, in the last 90 seconds, have figured out how to play this game more efficiently. Maybe talking is making me better at it. I don't know. Or it's a placebo effect. This is just me slowly going insane. Over here. Oh, shit. I forgot to rotate it. Okay. Well, I screwed that up. Because those yellows are not connected, which I needed them to be. So I didn't get the proper full clear. But that's okay. We do still have some blue here, so I can get a blue clear probably. Yep. And then we can aim for a red clear. Okay. I just, cut those 2 apart, which is not really what I would have wanted to do there. This is looking a little messy, but I was able to connect that red, so that's good. Let's see if I can get yellow. There we go. Get the yellow out of there. Get the red exposed again. Okay, you're all connected on that side. This should get me a clear. I'll bring you down. Get green in here. Need to keep an eye out for the next green. Here. Over to the left. Red, blue, red, more red. This is my high score after all, so let's witness this high score. But a game like this, I think, would greatly benefit from something like global leaderboards, which I don't actually think it has. I haven't actually looked, but I haven't seen any sign of that. That or at the very least, like some friends leaderboards. But honestly, I have this weird soft spot for strange variations of old arcade or old puzzle games. Like Puyo Puyo is another one that if I spot a very weird variation of Puyo Puyo, I'll have to give it, at the very least, a little bit of a look. But it's not really the kind of thing that I think that this channel is super used to seeing, but if you enjoy weird kind of web-based takes on old styles of puzzle games like this, let me know, because I do stumble upon these from time to time, and I always put way too much time into them, kind of an embarrassing amount of time, considering the types of games I normally play. There we go, got you cleared. Now we can get a yellow clear. Excellent, man, I'm on a roll. Let's go for 100 clears. Let's see if we can do it. Continuing to bring down these blues, and this yellow, and more blue, and, oh geez, green. Shit. That's bad. Okay. Overconfidence is a very fast and quick killer in game. Shit. In games like this. What color is this? Yellow? They're perfect. Excellent. Oh, feel saved. Red, please. Red, please. There we go. Sweet. Got the red out. And now we just need to clear that blue. It becomes a game of dexterity. It's I need pixels to be in the right place now. And that happens a lot. All right, so we've got a long blue. Let's see. Long blue. Excellent. Not a Blue Chew. This video is not sponsored by Blue Chew. We will go over here to the right. Perfect. And green. Yay. I'm kind of holding it off. We're on 81 clears. Still speeding up. I will probably lose this pretty soon, I think, at the pace that we're now going, but we will see. The last Tetris that I played a considerable amount of was Tetris Effect, which I did finish the adventure mode a couple of times in that, but was incapable of really competing on the leaderboards pretty quickly because, well, as I've said, I enjoy Tetris. I'm no, Tetris Grandmaster or anything. I can absolutely play Tetris perfectly competently, but not at a skill level that I would consider to be anything remarkable, and this seems to be us right here. Hey, hold it off for as long as you can, maybe. Okay. And that's it. So let's add some more colors in and give this another round, shall we? After I put in my high score, as you can see that is very much my high score. Let's go to clear 40, and we're going to go with 5 colors. So now we wait. So we get purple, as you can see, but it's still the same kind of principle, except with purple added, and now it's much slower. So our goal for this mode is to clear 40, and of course we could play this with less colors too. We'll bring the purple in on that side. Let's bring the red down here. Perfect, that's our first clear. I'm gonna bring the yellow in. That yellow is not connected. There's 1 pixel blocking it. That's a bit annoying. That's fine though. We can work with it. We can put that blue there and some green on top of it, and there we go. That's what we needed. Now the yellow is connected. That pixel is no longer blocking it. Get some more of this color in here and some blue over here on the left. Got green coming down, which I can plop down on top of all of this. Green is our next piece, which I can maybe get a clear. There we go, perfect. They don't need to be like, huge clears. They just need to be clears. Now we got a red in the middle. So I get blue up next here, which maybe I can clear, possibly, if the physics gods allow. Doesn't look like it. But we are getting some red and some purple. Purple I could place over here and still possibly get a blue clear pretty soon. Not anymore. There goes those hopes and dreams. But as long as I don't completely... Okay, let's go for yellow here. Maybe. Yes, perfect. Now we should be able to get a... Oh, man, 1 pixel's blocking the red clear. That is horrific. Okay, let's see if we can go for a purple. Perfect. Okay, we've got green. Several pieces of green. Perfect. Although that green should have gone through earlier. Unfortunately, it didn't. Let's see what we can do with this yellow, and the red, and the purple, and the red, and the purple, and the red, and the purple. Yeah, adding another color into there is quite difficult. Let's throw in a veiled and show you what that looks like. So we can bring this in. So the problem with veiled, and the way this works, is you need to remember what the colors were. And that... makes things very difficult. You will see them kind of melding a little bit when they are matched, but maybe a bit much for my skill level at this point. It is, however, quite a cool effect on all these color patterns as they do start to blend together as time goes on. But we'll stick to multicolor, I think, for the next one. But this video is running a little long, but just kind of wanted to show you what this would look like. So that's veiled. And then multi, if we wait for a few seconds, is exactly what it sounds like. The pieces have multiple colors on them. So we've got a blue and red incoming. Multi, I think, is maybe the mode where this shines the most. I do recall playing this on the web version some time ago, but it gives you like... more reason to spin the pieces and a lot more color blending, and you're very thankful when you get a non-multicolor piece. Let's see, we got blue and green, and blue and green. Let's see if I can... Nope. As you can tell, I am best at the kind of normal mode with just solid colors, but honestly, this is a really fun little take on Tetris, and it's probably going to eat up a good number of hours of my own time at the very least. So if this is something that you're interested in and you're like, man, I would really like to play a really, really, really weird take on Tetris, this might be something for you, because frankly, it's been entertaining me while I render videos since I got back from PAX. So I recommend checking this out, Sandtricks.net, or alternatively the Steam page, if you would like to get the Plus version for $9 or your regional equivalent. A number of people have picked it up already, and it's got pretty positive reviews, so give it a peek if it's interesting to you, and otherwise, I hope you just enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you would like to support this channel directly, you can do that via my Patreon, or by checking out my Twitch streams at twitch.tv/BLINDIRL. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.